So you always hear me cry, complain about assists in Dragon Ball, right? Oh, you can't punish them, you can't combo them or whatever, right? Today's whole video is basically the concept of different tag games, I should say, and how the assists differ, what is good about them and what is bad about them, right? Think of it as an educational episode, you know, an after school special. All right, so let's just pick, I don't know, characters that have good punishes on assist, right? Just to give an example how this game teaches you to properly call your assist, because if you don't, they will die. All right, so in Marvel, right, you cannot call assist when you do a special, which totally makes sense, right? You have to call your assist first and then special. Unlike in Dragon Ball, where you can literally, you know, outside of DPs, right, you can do other specials and call your assist. It's a terrible mechanic in the context of Dragon Ball, because that means there's no commitment when specials are already safe. Then you get mixed and all this shit, and it's pretty annoying because it's not properly managed on the risk reward. There's no risk, it's all reward. You full screen special, right? Like, imagine you could rapid slash. Oh my god, I have the mod on! So like I was saying, imagine you could do just full screen type specials, right, and call assists. It would be terrible in the context of this game, right, or just most games in general, unless they balance around it, which is totally fair, because some assists are just too strong, right? Like, for example, hidden missiles, an assist that doesn't go away on hit, right? Very annoying to deal with, very dumb. So if you can do a full screen special to hidden missiles, right, it'd be mad annoying, because either way, unless your character is specifically designed or has a way to avoid it, it's mad annoying to deal with. In this game, there's a lot of ways to deal with poor assist calls, right? So for example, if you're Morgan, you call Doom, and we've seen this time and time again, right, with Chris. You just, right? You see this a lot. Soul, Doom, right? Well, if you do that against this team, this is essentially what's gonna happen, right? Right? Obviously, you could have blocked this Morgan, but you spend X, and then you just kill the character, right? They're dead. This is 1000% worth to do if you have the meter, because this assist is just so strong and potent. Unlike Dragon Ball, where there's no inherent risk with calling assist anywhere on the screen. Even if you hit the assist point blank and combo them with the point character, they're probably gonna flip out anyway. A lot of characters don't have proper happy birthday combos unless you burn Spark. It costs a major resource at a chance, not even guaranteed, to take the character. Okay, I'm letting him know, Javi. Beating the ass right now. Alright, so you have to be very careful and selective with how you call assists, because there's many options that these characters have. Many characters have to deal with poor assist calls. Right? Point being is assists explode in this game, right, if you do a terrible call. Which totally makes sense, right? There should be an inherent risk reward for calling your assist in this game, even if, like, for example, she calls them point blank, right? This is how it should be. Both your assists should explode. You and your assists should explode, no problem, if you do a terrible call. And this is why I appreciate the way this game's assist approach works. It's fine. You can't call your assist mindlessly and brainlessly. This teaches you how to call your assist in a smart way. At this point, if you have Storm with any amount of meter and you call Doom, you know the character's gonna die. So it changes the pacing of the game, where Morgan will opt to no longer call Doom, right? And just stick to her being by herself, unless Doom can survive getting hit by a super. But you never call your assist unless you kill a dude? What do you mean, Pazzy? Point character is playing neutral until you land a hit. No. What? No? Not in this game. What the fuck? That is not true. In this game, you use your assist for neutral. You don't really worry about landing a hit and then calling your assist. Assists, sure, they can be used for combos, right? as any other tag-based game. But a lot of the time, you use assist for neutral in this game. Especially because there's teleport characters in this game, right? For example, let's say you play a show like this or something, right? You now have access to this, right? You call your assist to help you get mix opportunities, right? Get in the neutral or approach, right? You'll call an assist and then you'll dash in behind them. Especially people who have like Doom Plasma Beam, they'll opt to just zone you out. Like time and time again, people do this with Doom, right? The amount of times I got hit by this against Ware, dude, doesn't your level 1 beat the enemy's level 1 if you do it after them? But bro, what do you, this, no. You're the only specific supers have invisibility in this game. So anyways, yeah, in this game, you definitely use assist in neutral and for mix-ups. Your sick fucking combo extension doesn't matter if you don't get the hit. Yes, you have this cream combo, but why does it matter if you don't get the hit in neutral anyway? Yeah, another thing that this game does well is you cannot call your assists when you super jump. Unlike in Dragon Ball where you can. Your assists are locked out. Rightfully so, right? So the way people would work around that is they would, if their character had air options, they would just fly, blink dash around, and call their assists, right? This is a good approach to it, because it's a way to adapt and work around the limitations that the game's code or the way the mechanic is supposed to work. And I really like this. It's not brain dead like in Dragon Ball where you could super jump, double jump, right? And then you have access to your assists. I don't think that's a good way to approach it. Assists are designed pretty well in Marvel 3. Yeah, the big downfall though that is in my opinion, a bad design that they did in this game is how fast you get your assist back, right? It's literally like a second after they leave the screen. I always do think that there should be some form of cooldown in the game. Maybe not 7 seconds. Try 3 to 5, which I think is perfectly fine. 3 to 5 seconds, unlike the 7 in Dragon Ball. Because there's no downside to calling your assist outside of them exploding, right? But you as a player, when you reach that level, you know when to and to not call your assist. Yeah, assists come back immediately, and on top of that, even if you use your assists in this game, you could still tag into them. So if you're to do something like, I don't know, right, you could still tag into your used assist character. So again, right, there should be some limitations to what you can and can't do after you've called your assist. One other thing to note about how just, not so much assist calls in this game, but the transition from one character to the other, that I really do enjoy, and I hope that other games, tag games in the future will retain this, is you're not bound to the specific supers that the game binds you to, right? The dev intended. For example, in Dragon Ball, each character has a specific level 1 and level 3, except for a few characters that can do their other super if a character is down, right? So here, you could always do super into magnetic shockwave, right? Or you can go into Tempest, right? And then of course you could go into his level 3. You're not just bound to the game saying, hey, you only get these two, except under this circumstance. And one last thing that I do like that I want to mention, it's not so much about the assist lock, but the fact that you have team supers in this game. The dynamic they introduce is it's definitely great, right? It's essentially a different type of assist call depending on who you have in the back, right? So for example, one of the staple ones is Doom Dante. You team super, and then you could get mix if they block, right? This is one of the staple mix-ups of the game that you can technically have a secret assist, if you will. But yeah, the approach that Marvel 3 took with assists and how they work and the risk reward that they give you and just the opportunities that they present to you are exceptional. There's high risk, high reward in the way that you call them. And it does, you don't only need to spend meter to punish assists, right? Yeah, you could definitely just time snipes, right? And you could actually counter call assist in this game, which is great to have. For example, what assist is Arthur on? So let's say, I don't know, I call my assist, right? You could call Arthur, right? After I call my assist. 2 counter call and then go in behind it. Oh fuck, I did not mean to hit that button. I thought Arthur was in the foreground. So yeah, you could call Arthur to blow up my assist and then you go in behind it, right? So there's actual value in counter calling assist here and timing your assist calls. Android 17, 18 do this as well. It's not used in the same concept. You're not counter calling for assist. You're just doing something reckless and then calling them to save yourself. It's completely different. Yeah, the way assists operate in DBFZ is, well, I guess for lack of a better term, not good. It's terrible. Because again, there's no inherent risk to call your assists, and they track a lot of time. There's basically no thought process or real counterplay to calling assists. You just do it. The game doesn't teach you how to properly call assists. And when it comes to playing a different game where you call a bad assist and then your assists die, you're gonna be like, oh, I can't do that. So you're gonna have to learn how to adapt and properly call your assist. So in this game, right, you know what? Let me use Super Saiyan Goku because Vegito is one of the few characters I can. Happy birthday. So when it comes to happy birthday, right, you get them in general with the part of the general combo, but then they flip out, right? And the big inherent issue with that is you don't get the reward for them calling a bad assist, right? You have to change your combo on the fly, right? You either have to shorten it by a lot or spend sparking, right? And there's even times where you could hit your opponent in such a weird way and their assist, right? Where you don't even get a chance to combo them. Like that, right? You hit the assist and then you hit the point character, but the assist flips out. Because this game's not designed to keep them in your combos as if you were hitting the point character. So there's virtually no downside to calling your assist in this game, because more than likely they're going to flip out. And even then, let's say you have a terrible assist call, right? You do boom, boom, right? You go through all this. That was 5 bars to get half health on the assist. And mind you, this isn't safe. So if the point character blocks it, you're gonna get punished, right? Or you're just gonna lose all this meter, right? Oh no, you got punished now. And now the assist is fine. There's no risk. The assist is fine. You didn't get the punish. It's terrible. You spent all this meter and you didn't gain anything. I think the assist might even flip out here too because he's blocking. Yeah, you don't even get the same amount of damage. I don't even know how that doesn't even make sense to me. Why did you get less damage? I'm not tripping, right? That was less damage. Yeah, this game makes no sense sometimes. Make it make sense. So yeah, it doesn't follow the same rules or guidelines as most tag fighters do, right? Skullgirls, Marvel 3, Battle for the Grid, right? If you have a bad assist call, your assist will explode. And if you get caught in the combo with your assist, you will also explode as well without the assist flipping out. And you can't even counter call in this game just due to how fast some assists are, right? Granted, Piccolo's slower, so you could definitely just call Goku to get past him, which is pretty nice. But most assists, for example, if I call Krillin Rocks, right, as Vegito, or even if I just call Vegito A, right, some characters just don't have a counter call against it. There's some point characters can't even do anything about this. You can't hit the assist. You can't punish the assist. If you do anything, you risk yourself to getting hit and then being comboed, right? Just due to the sheer amount of hit stun this move has. And obviously considering the character, they could just go in and confirm incredibly easy or just super dash behind it. So the reward the game gives you with your assist is much higher than most team fighters, and the risk is much lower because there's nothing you can do unless you hit the assist in the corner or you're a character that can actually happy birthday. You cannot discourage your opponent from calling assists in this game due to the simple fact that it doesn't matter. They're gonna flip out anyway. It's dumb and I hate it. It doesn't follow the regular guidelines, and usually there's no guidelines that a game should follow, but this is more of like an unwritten rule that there has to be inherent risk reward. But how many characters can do a massive damage hit from an assist? Bro, excuse me? Oh, I got the hit. Now you're gonna explode. Oh no, he's exploding. Yeah, but you can't just say without the meter because this builds bar for you to dump. Yeah, 4.3k by getting hit by a random yellow assist. And this is on the lower end too. And you gotta remember, you build meter like candy in this game. Opponent still gets another chance to play if he gets hit by assist. Sometimes, but in this game, it's way easier to convert off of assist than it is in Marvel 3. You do realize if you hit an assist full screen like a beam, you're not gonna convert off of it in Marvel 3 from this range. You can't just be like, oh, I called them, I get a free conversion, right? You gotta realize how much stronger they are in this game. If I do this, I gotta confirm. It's dumb. I mean, you just THC to MVC and you killed it, dude. That's because you were ready for the confirm. When I did Disruptor, fucking Doom Beam Disruptor, you're looking for it. I could just do this, right? And then just go in. If you get hit by a plasma beam from full screen and you're not fishing for the combo, you're not going to confirm off of it. And then if you call an assist from full screen in Marvel, your opponent will probably super your assist, depending on if they have the meter or not. So it's not the same thing. If you played both games at a decent level, you would understand that the reward in this game is much higher, right? I do this, and I get a confirm off of it. If you do this with Plasma Beam, Disruptor, you're not going to get a confirm off of it. You're just way too far. You're way too far. And even if you're closer, it doesn't juggle the same way. You don't have as much time to confirm off of it. But point being, assists in this game, no downside. You can call them during specials. You can literally just full screen special, call an assist, and then congratulations, wiggity woogity, I win the neutral boogity. Just having options like this, and then your assist behind you to cover you are absurd. Same thing with the more powerful and prevalent characters, right? Gogeta, he has a about half screen lariat that's a medium starter that if you hit it, your assist doesn't come out. So my assist came out because I didn't hit it. When I hit it, my assist comes out. Now, if you block it, then my assist comes out, right? So it's just an easy option select. And then I control the neutral now, right? Super Dash plus assist is something you can't begin to compare to Marvel. I agree. The auto homing tracking move into assist that now gives you a mix-up, right? Again, just the way the game works, the way the game's mechanics are defined are just way different and more rewarding with less effort, especially with the assists. And right now we're just only talking about the assists. I don't want to get into other stuff, right? We're just talking about assists in different fighting games. So yeah, Dragon Ball assist, very polarizing. There's no downside to them in most scenarios and most capacity. Yeah, some characters have specials too, right? Or options that just cover all your tech options. For example, Lapco could just Beyblade on your wake up, right? And then call an assist. And it's like, damn. She covered every single option that I did. And because you can special into assist, I now have to hold this shit. And then I just call my assist, right? Doesn't matter. I can react if you get hit. I input it. Boom, you get hit. I get a combo. If you block it, I now win your wake up option, right? I now win not even neutral. I just get the Oki off of it and the pressure. And I have another assist in the back, right? To go for mix. But when you hit the assist solo, there's no reason to ever punish an assist. Because you don't get anything off of it and you actually put yourself in danger. You whiff a move, now you're susceptible to getting key blasted, or they could just call their other assists, right? Because you could call multiple assists in this game, which also is a joke in my opinion. I don't know why you can call both assists at the same time. If you could at least not call your other assist, right? I'd be like, all right, great. But it's like, no, you get hit, you can now call both assists. Like, it doesn't matter, right? There's no downside. Sadly, the downside for assists being solo D is that characters aren't good by themselves, at least compared to other tech fighters. Dog, I raise you the fusions. I raise you 17 frame command grab characters. I raise you Gogeta 4, right? I had to say him in specific because he has a slow ass command grab, but he has double air dash. I raise you back fist with Gohan. I raise you standing overheads. Like, bro, what? But yeah, Marvel 3, great job. Counter calls, they can get punished, they lose health. There's inherent risk, there's also inherent reward for how they approached it and how they handle it. The game locks them out properly, as you can't just super jump, call assist, right? Special and call assist. The approach is great. It makes sense. It's fluid. I don't think anybody has a complaint of how assists work in Marvel, as opposed to some of these other games where they're just so polarizing and they define the way the game plays. I understand it's a team fighter, team dynamic, but one simple concept should not define the entirety of a game's meta. Yeah, as always, dude, please remember to like, sub, comment.